From the jungle above to a diverse aquatic world below, I am transforming an empty terrarium into a thriving ecosystem. This Zoom It terrarium is 12 by 12 by 24, and this will actually be my first time ever building a paludarium. I like to use egg crate to help the spray foam attach to the back and help distribute the weight of the rocks on the bottom. Most of the supplies I'm using is just stuff I've had laying around. I really like the look of the manzanita wood coming out of the background, and I'm gluing these smaller branches in at the bottom to look like roots from a tree. Here I have my pump that's going to push water to the waterfall and also to the other side. Now I can spray foam the background to my liking. I always like to put a little extra because I can always shave it off. Build is coming along nicely, and now it's time to shave down the background. This time I used a razor blade and then touched it up with a drill brush. It helps give cool texture to the background. After vacuuming off all the shavings, I noticed one of my frogs taking a shower. These guys constantly amuse me. I'm hoping for tadpoles soon. Anyways, now comes the fun part of painting the background. I'm using Drylok and acrylic paint. I do black into lighter gray colors to make it look more natural. I even added in some brown coloration, and this is how it turned out. After it dries, it almost feels like a real rock, but without being as heavy as a real rock. Now I just need to put some more filter sponge in and some landscaping fabric. Then I can start putting my aquarium soil in. I'm using fluval stratum as I've had great success with this in the past. I put some charcoal in the land section and also fluval stratum as a substrate up top as well. That way it's not a big deal if it gets a little saturated. Now it's time to put some sand in there that looks like mashed potatoes. Spread all that out. And now it's time for my favorite part, planting. It's always hard to choose which plants you want to put into your terrarium, but I just chose some that I had on hand. I always enjoy how bright these Cryptocanthus earth stars get, and then I also like adding a lot of variation of Markgravia in as well. I'm adding a philodendron, and I'm also adding a jewel orchid. I decided to move this Cryptocanthus earth star up higher so it could be seen easier, and also to make room for this other beautiful plant I don't know the name of. And finally I add the Nerogelia bromeliads that are going to become very bright once I add the lighting, followed by a moss mix I made. This is just a couple different types of mosses that I blended up with sphagnum moss. The land portion turned out so great, but now let's turn to the water section. And once the water's full, I can start planting. I really like this Hellfry plant, also known as Little Star. I'm just using the plants I have on hand, so I'm going to add more later. And this is how the waterfall flowed when I first turned it on, so I adjusted it with some aquarium sponge. That's more like it. And to finish off, I added some leaf litter to the land section. And just like that, my paludarium is complete. All that I have left to do is cut out a lid and add it to my Mist King system. Now I want to know what you guys think I should keep inside here, because I don't have any formal plans yet. And also let me know what you guys think of the overall build. I always like to try different strategies for building these. Follow for part 2 where I add the cleanup crew, fish, invertebrates, and other inhabitants that I'm going to decide on. Have a nice day and thanks for watching.